welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Opening night here in this brand new season between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Salt Lake Bees. It's baseball, it's
and
the show, and it comes your way
Salt
next.
Lake Bees.
Jose Suarez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Tucupita Marcano is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 6:05.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Lagares. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Number 9 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
That is third. The second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Next, here is Jorge Mateo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan. And with it, the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Mackenzie Gore is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here is Luis Aviles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, number 8. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Hey! Aviles gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The runner in scoring position with none out. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Taylor Ward, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. From the stretch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
Full count, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kurt Suzuki. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. He's set. Here it comes.
This looks like it could be a rough one. Can't throw a strike. It's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
That evens it up, 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Next up, Matt Theis, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First offering.
Ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Nope, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
3-0 pitch. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Full
3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So next to bat will be Drew Butera, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Ready with the 1-0.
2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-0.
Hey.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
It's up to a 3-2 full count now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on to the 2nd inning underneath Laughing Mountain. The Bees are out in front, 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Brian O'Grady.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
To short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every 2 is turned.
Stepping in now, Kyle Overstreet, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Suarez, just 21 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 17.
Now at the plate is number 17. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Overstreet, base runner at first with 1 out. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And a A check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now to the plate, Luis Camposano. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Fowler is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Nick Tanalou.
And stepping in, Nick Tanalou. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball inside.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The count now at 2-1. From the stretch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks, but no damage. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. Now the first pitch.
Inside. Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
2-0 count, the pitch.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
To the plate now, Luis Aviles. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready on 1 and 2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate now, number 8. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 2 full. The Bees lead it 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and into bat next is C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
First delivery to him.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Tucupita Marcano. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He flied out, leading off the ball game. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Marcano is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
In now, number 9. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Suarez is there to make the catch and the side is retired. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Bees are out in front, 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler.
The right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard down the left field line. But that'll land foul, strike 1.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Mateo calls for it. 1 out.
The batter, number 3.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. Worked a walk his first time up. And the pitch. One out, nobody on. One and one. Hit to short. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in will be Kurt Suzuki. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Bees lead it 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
The second baseman, Jorge.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Grounded weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 24, Brian O'Grady.
So stepping in is Brian O'Grady. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
First baseman,
into the box, Kyle Overstreet. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Now to bat, number 17. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Overstreet leads off first with 1 away. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. 2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Luis Camposano. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Inside,
and he takes ball 1. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Inside and low, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Next up is Nick Tanalou, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Lagares. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Bees are out in front, 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Leading
and that'll bring up the
Bees,
big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler.
Scott Schebler.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and there's one down now.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Thaiss.
Digging in next, Matt Thaiss. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is low, ball one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game.
Ball.
2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0.
Green-o.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
The 3-0. He's taken strike one. The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Next to dig in, Drew Butera grounded out in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. As a look, now the pitch. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Juan Lagares as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. This one's down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The Bees lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Designated hitter,
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate, Tucupita Marcano. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. This is popped up. Ward has room in foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
1-2, here it comes. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. Pickoff play at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off. But he went back, the batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. On its way is pitch number 75. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. And a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Oh, 1, here it comes. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 1 out and a runner on second base. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
And now, Brian O'Grady. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
With that base-running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
2 balls, no
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is flared out towards second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And next will be the speed threat, Luis Aviles.
The shortstop, Louis.
Now the first pitch.
Junior.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Standing in now, number 8. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Count even at 2-2. Here it comes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. First things first, here's a throw over. He's set and the pitch. Line hard, deep into left. O'Grady is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 3.
Now to the plate, here is Taylor Ward. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the 1-0.
That's out.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Jose Quintana takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62, Jose Quintana.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here comes the first baseman, Kyle Overstreet.
Kyle Overstreet.
Pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Schebler will wait on it, and very quickly one gone.
The batter, number 17.
Now at the plate, here is number 17. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Quintana's ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lagares on the run. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Campusano.
Next up is Luis Campusano, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second here with one man out. High chopper to third. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nick Tannehill.
Next to hit is Nick Tannehill. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And it's fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lays off 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, a couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
2-2. Here it is. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it, as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
The batter will be C.J. Abrams.
C.J.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. El Paso's out on top, 4-2. Nick Ramirez is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Number 47, Nick Ramirez.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the DH, Kurt Suzuki.
The designated hitter, Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
No, that's low.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Oh, that's low.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Campusano gathers. Throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He grounded out last time up. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. It's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike three.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Matt Thaiss. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Now the 1-0.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Junior Guerra is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41, Junior Guerra.
7th inning ready to roll, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tucupita Marcano.
Tucupita Marcano.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Guerra, a 36-year-old veteran. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a splitter, and a curveball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lagares is giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get there as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Into the box now, number 9, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now the 0-2 pitch. swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Jorge Mateo, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
The left fielder, number 24, Brian O'Grady.
Ready now is Brian O'Grady. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. So 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time now from Laughing Mountain. The Chihuahuas lead it 5-2. Here's Johnson. Gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 36, Here's Johnson. Leading up for the B.
To the plate now, Drew Gutierrez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. At the plate, Juan Lagares. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he takes a called strike one.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Luis Aviles, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
So now to the plate, number 8, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1.
The count's 1-1. Inside, ball 2.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last two have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
Still even at 2-2. Aviles is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Now it'll be Kyle Overstreet. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The first baseman, number 4, Kyle Overstreet.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Here's the pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next to stand in is number 17. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Luis Camposano. Popped him up. Theis is there, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. El Paso's out on top, 5-2. Austin Adams is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Number 54, Austin Adams.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Dexter Fowler.
The right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. The 1-0.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One and two as he chases the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Taylor Ward. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. 1 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So next to hit is Kurt Suzuki. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on its way. As he rips it on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Scott Schebler. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Suzuki leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1 and 2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Patrick Sandoval enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Sandoval.
Striding in is Nick Tanalou. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate, C.J. Abrams. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chihuahua Marcano.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chihuahua Marcano. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. First pitch coming. Here it is. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Lagares is under it, and he makes the play to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Chihuahuas lead it 5-2. Keone Kela comes out of the bullpen
now
to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 27, Keone Kela.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Thaiss.
Matt Thaiss.
From the stretch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Fouled off. Kela is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat.
Era.
That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Drew Butera
Count
comes
1-0.
on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager.
No
2
left
hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Juan Lagares. As the
1-0.
first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive. And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-2 the final score tonight. The El Paso Chihuahuas rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mackenzie Gore gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Keone Kela records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
For the Chihuahuas, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Bees, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.